ArsenalFanTV, I've got Afzal here. Over the years, he's been pretty critical of the manager. And I heard your mum was having a go at you for being harsh on him on Sky as well. Yeah. But he has gone now. And when you heard the news this morning, what did you think of it?
I was shocked. I got up studying for about half an hour, got important exams coming up, and I'm like, I'm going to get a good day of solid work coming in, no distractions. 10 o'clock, I just opened my phone. Someone sent me a message. I was like, yeah, whatever. I went on BBC and I saw it and I was like, what? And my first reaction was, I was very happy. I'm not going to be lie about that. I was very, very happy and I was like, finally. I mean, between 1996 and 2005, he won 3 league titles and 4 FA Cups, and that is a fantastic record. So I will clap him for that. You were very, very good at the club.
Invincible season as well.
No, fantastic. He does deserve credit for that, and that's not me being a flip-flop. That's me speaking as a football fan. That was very, very good. But between the years 2007 till now, not acceptable. I think.
What about him though? Making us that transition, and I think this is one of the things that we're going to look back on in years to come, and we're going to say the transition from Highbury to come here at the Emirates and all that entailed, and the fact that that was done with zero money. He had to sell players year in, year out, and he always kept us in the top 4, and people used to mock him and say, oh, top 4 trophy. Some of those people used to mock him are now the ones that are killing themselves to get into the top 4. Now, you know, that should be remembered as well. I know it weren't trophies, but those were big achievements considering the pressure he was under financially.
See, I'll tell you something. I'm a big fan of getting in the top 4. And for the first years, between 2006 and I'd say 2011, it was very acceptable. We had 5 years of top 4 in a row and it was fine. But then after that, once you keep on doing it, you want to push on. You want to compete for the title. You want to compete for the Champions League. Let me put Liverpool an example, Robbie. When Klopp came, they were 8th in the league in October 2015. He has now taken Liverpool to top 4, 2 consecutive seasons and a Champions League semi-final. If the next manager does that with us next season, I repeat, if he comes 4th next season and gets us in the Champions League semi-finals or quarter-finals, I will bite your hand up for it right now.
But then you could also say, what has Klopp won? In the last 3 years.
Progress, Robbie. He's a new
what he's won. Wenger's won 3 trophies in the last 3 years.
Robbie,
what did Klopp win?
Champions League semi-final. Do you know how hard that is to get in? We haven't done that since 2009.
You're going to look back on it. When you look back at in 10 years' time, you don't say, "Oh, yeah, brilliant, we got into the Champions League semi-final."
By the way, the semi-final's not over. They could go.
I
hope they win it because I've got nothing against Liverpool.
Liverpool could go on and win it. Listen, I'm saying it as now. Liverpool could go on and win it. Yeah. I think they've got an amazing team. I agree with you on that. But what I'm saying is, if they don't, you don't look back on it and say, oh, we got into the semi-final. You look back at trophies, and Wenger's got 3 to show in recent years.
But the league is the bread and butter, and you look at that saying...
Liverpool ain't won that either, have they?
No, but the league and the Champions League are the 2 bread and butter competitions. People will say, okay, Wenger won the FA Cup, but where were Arsenal in the league that season? 5th, and where were they in the Champions League? Out in the 2nd round. Next season, Robbie, that's the 2 competitions I want progress in. If we don't win a trophy next season, I'm not going to moan. I'm going to give the new manager 2-3 years. I'm going to give him time. I just want to see progress. The progress means from 6th to 4th, and getting in that Champions League means obviously winning the Europa League and then try get to the Champions League quarterfinals. We need progress.
Are you going to give any manager the time?
I will. Because
so if it was Brendan Rodgers, say, appointed, you give him the time?
You have to give him time, Robbie, because we can't be hypocrites. Come out here and saying Wenger out every week, and whoever they appoint, we can't moan. We've got our wish, so I will calm things down. Even if they appoint okay, Henry, Vieira,
Eddie Howe?
I love them all, but I don't want the manager. See, Eddie Howe, Brendan Rodgers, Henry, Vieira, Bergkamp, I really, really don't want them in as a new manager. But if the club appoint them, I can't moan, Robbie, because we've got our wish. My first choice will be Allegri. I really want Allegri. He's a manager who can come and turn things around straight away. Anyone else, I mean, even Diego Simeone, but Simeone won't come. So let's be realistic. I'm looking at Allegri. The Monaco manager's got all right, Joachim Low, all those candidates. We need a power name at this club. We don't need a inexperienced, untested manager like Vieira, Bergkamp, Henry. I love them, but not as manager, because I don't see us getting in that top 4 with them in. But we need a top name in there, and like I said, Robbie, it was the right time, because 14 points behind Spurs is unacceptable. When I'm now 23, when we won the league when I was 10 years old, we finished 45 points above Spurs when we were Invincibles. Now we're 14 points behind him. So I'm very, very happy in the news with this news, because now it means all us fans can unite there's going to be, first of all, there's going to be less empty seats in the stadium. We've been getting half full stadiums throughout the season, yeah? There'll be less empty seats, fans will unite, no fans will fight. And you know, we can actually get behind this team in the next few games. And, you know, it could be written for him to win that Europa League, go out on a high. You know, before, I'll tell you, if you asked me yesterday, do you think we're going to be Atletico? I would have said no chance. Simply because their last 10 games, they haven't conceded any and they've won every single game. But now, I think the players are going to be fired up. Wenger might be fired up. The fans will be fired up, and we might just pull it off. You never know. His overall tenure, like I said, first 10 years brilliant. Last 13 years, now I've wanted him out since 29th August 2011. I've wanted him out for that long, so I'm happy. But I just want to say, I will clap him off in the final game of the season, because although I'm his biggest critic, I'm so happy today. I will clap him off because I will not forget what he's done in that when I was growing up as a kid, what he's done for this club. And I've not experienced any other manager. I mean, people will say, be careful what you wish for, but, you know, people are forgetting 7 years before Wenger came, we won 2 league titles in 89 and 91. So it could happen. Now, it's going to be tough, Robbie, because, see, the money...
You prepared to wait another 7 years?
See, Robbie, I want progress.
You wait another 7 years.
I want progress at this club. So that means I'm not going to be one of those who, if the new manager doesn't deliver the title next season, I'm not going to be like, oh, I want him out. I want progress. Progress means top 4, having good Champions League run. You know, I'm going to give them time, because I don't want to come and moan, because then we're just going to sound like moaners, you know. And Arsenal fans are known for that. So let's get behind the new manager, whoever it is, give him time, and hopefully we can improve as a club.
Exciting news. There's a brand new show called A Real Football Fan Show coming to Channel 4 on Thursday the 19th of April. Then every Thursday after that till the end of the season. It's going to be broadcast at midnight, and you've got to check it out. It's going to feature fans from all around the Premier League. So make sure you check it out. Hosted by myself, Robbie.